Hello and welcome to another Mech Builds video, and today we're doing the Rifleman Hero, the Legend Killer. And I've got this thing set up as a DACA platform because DACA is life, DACA is love. So we're going to take a look at the build here. We have got an XL 280 engine and 4 AC2s with just a bunch of ammunition. What we got here? 8 tons, so 2 tons for each gun. We've got max armor, we've got ferrofibers, we've got endo steel. We're doing all the weight savings we can, and we just got a whole bunch of ammunition. And the goal of this mech is just to get in a nice sort of leg down position. If we go back to the home page here, we want to get so that we're below this line here, so only our upper torso is showing, and we just want to lay down DACA like crazy. And we're going to do that with the fire control macro. So you've hopefully seen my macro spotlight. This is basically one of the mechs that I absolutely adore running this macro on. It doesn't make it OP, it doesn't make it cheating, because it's not, as for the terms of service and the code of conduct or whatever it is. It's not cheating, but it is so goddamn fun. Just spitting lead. So we're gonna give this a try. For what do I have for modules on here? I have advanced sensor range because well, do I need advanced sensor range? This is probably like one of my sort of second line mechs that I don't have as many things on here. Radar deprivation. That's what we want. Well, just drop a few million C-bills on this thing. Whatever. But unfortunately, there is only AC5 range, and not AC5, AC2 range. There is an AC2 cooldown, so we can't really take another weapon module. There's just nothing there. And other than that, you can take whatever consumables you want. I got the 2 cool shots for funsies, so I can just keep shooting, although a strike or a UAV is definitely worthwhile to take in place of the cool shot 6. So we'll save up that. We'll spend our 6 million on another radar deprivation because, I got tons of money, I don't care. And we will try out this DACA fire suppression, which is ever so fun. Dropping into our first match here is Polar Highlands. Probably one of the best maps for this design, and Assault. And as we get going here, as soon as I get dropped and start moving, there we go. And I'll tab here, and we're going to take a look at the fire control settings I have for this. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6 is our firing sequence at a rate of 150, and that's bound to the right mouse button. So if we go back into the game, and there we go. And we see on the bottom right, we have all of the AC2s in left click, and then nothing in the right click, and then each one going down in the 3, 4, 5, 6. So that way we can have a nice chain fire excellentness. Some people don't recognize me. I make videos. Doing so right now. But yes, this is probably one of the best maps for this design. Long range, it's cold, it's amazing, and we can definitely put some shots down because we have almost 800 meters effective on these AC2s. So we can really hide out in the background and just pepper our opponents with AC2 rounds. Moving forward here. I'm gonna catch one of these hills, and we're gonna slowly creep up on it. See who can see. Is that opponent way over there? No, it's just a building. And we'll move forward to the next ridge line. There's an opponent. He's probably not going to stay there very long, but we will take a pot shot, fire all the AC2s at once, put it into him, and get him back down into cover. such like interesting such interesting chat. But we are coming up here. We got some enemies out in the open. They're just standing there. We'll just put some fire into them before they decide to get down into cover. Yeah, that's it. Stand out in the open. I will happily pound you. Alright, we're going to take some cover here. We don't want to put too many shots out in this state because we are outside of our effective. So we're not doing full damage, but it's always fun to get some free trades. we definitely have probably one of the longest range weapons in this match. ERPPCs can basically match us. So we're gonna see what we can do here. And we have that right click there. You can have the fast auto cannon for da 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 da. Oh, it's so beautiful. And very annoying for your opponents. Okay. Whoa, base under attack. Yeah, if lights could go back, that'd be wonderful. Thank you. And yeah, the lights will take care of that. No need for us to worry about it. It's definitely a locust or something that went around the far side and did not get noticed. We're going to come up to this ridge here. We'll try to poke around the edge of it. We got an opponent there. Just went into cover. It looks like the... Yeah, they're all moving to our left side into J9. J9. Call that out to our team. Get that guy out locked up, and we'll just start the suppression fire. Oh yeah. Move up to the next guy here, the Kodiak, as he moves forward. And we can just use this to keep the guys, keep them looking for cover, as they don't want to take that many shots. When you're first shooting at people, they don't even know how many bullets that they're being hit with, and with what quality of bullets. I mean, these could be AC5s for all they know. At least, not right off the bat. They know they're not AC5s, but when they start getting blinks from across the map, they're not going to stick around and wait. Am I taking damage too quickly? Maybe they're AC5s. Or maybe they're AC2s. They're going to take cover. See, like this Firebrand. He doesn't know what's hitting him. He just knows things are coming at him. So he tends to move off, and we're able to sort of direct him around, getting him into cover. But the enemies seem to be very interested in going for our base. Yeah, they seem to be beelining our base. Let's move back and take up their butts as they move. And we can just lay down suppressive fire against these guys. Take that guy out. The Highlander here. We have really good sustained DPS, so we're just going to pick a component. We're going to try to rip through his CT. And we're going to rush back to defend our base. We're going to hold our ammo here, as we want to wait until we get some good shots so that we're not wasting it. And we do have some decent mobility with 81 kilometers an hour, so no worries about not being able to keep up with the fight. Although I am experiencing some convergence issues here, where I'm having to lead my target because of the distance and the travel time, but that's causing my arms to shoot off in two separate different locations, which is causing my bullets to go awry and not all strike the target. But here we go. This is perfect. A slow-moving target, close enough that I don't have to worry. And they are capturing our base, but we are moving into position to defend it. And as long as we're doing damage to them in the base, they won't be capturing. And I am perfect for doing consistent damage. Stop firing there for a second so we can let our ally pass. And we'll just keep pumping damage into these guys that are on the base, so that they cannot capture. Another guy down. Keep the fire going. Moving forward. He's down. Excellent. We got this game in the bag. We're out. I shot all of my wad. And there is one more opponent. There he is. Unfortunately, we can't do much against him. And it is a Pirate's Bane, just as I expected. One that swung around this side of the map and was capturing the base. So this design is maybe a little light on ammo, but I did have a good opportunity here. I am expecting to have a decent amount of damage this round. Something you could do if you wanted to is drop the engine down from a 280 to, say, more like a 255, and that would give you some more ammo. We'll take a look at that here in the Mech Lab in a second and see what the differences are. So I shot through all of my ammo. Let's see how much damage I did. As the post-game stats come up, we did 869 damage. We got 331,000 C-bills for that. We did do a little bit of team damage, 4 shots to be exact. But we got 3 kills, 7 assists with 2 kill most damage dealt. Excellent. So let us flip back here into the Mech Lab, and if you wanted to, you could modify this build to have a little bit more ammo. I think I can calculate the amount of ammo in this. I think it's 75 rounds per ton. So if we look at here, AC2, come on. Yeah, 75 rounds a ton. So at 2 damage per round, each one of those is 150 damage. So you can go 300, 600, 900, 1200 potential damage on this design right now with its ammunition count. So if you do, 1200 damage, I mean, that's a lot of damage to do, and it's fairly pinpoint if you do it very well. So you can think of it that way, like, oh, we have enough damage that we're taking. This is why I chose the 280, because I want that little bit more mobility, and I feel that 8 tons is enough for me. But if you wanted that little bit more ammunition, you can drop this down to, say, a 255 or a 260. This will give you another ton, or say another ton and a half, but you'll be down to a 74 kilometers an hour instead of with the 280, which is 81 kilometers an hour. So we're sacrificing 7 kph for another, let's see, 200 something damage potential. It's up to you if you wanted to change that around, but we're going to take another look at this in-game with another match. And for this match, we're loading into HPG Manifold Assault. And this is another fairly decent one for this mech. There are some good positions that it can take up on the ramps to the top that allow it to get leg down, so it's able to take its high-mounted weapons into account. And also, I love the sound effects of Daka in space. So we're going to move forward here. We still got our XL 280, which is giving us that 81.3 kilometers an hour, and I just like having the mobility over the ammunition for most fights. If I was, say, going to take this into, say, community warfare, and I knew I was going to be in a more protracted fight, I would take the ammunition over the mobility, because we want that sustainability. We want to be able to stay in the fight for longer. But since solo queue matches are so short, we don't really have to worry about that. Alright. So we're going to move up here. We're going to see if we can peek the top and get any shots on anyone. Yeah, there's some shots there. Start putting some rounds into this guy. Force him off the top. Excellent. And we're going to reposition. And it just sounds so wonderful in space. It's like this little pop, 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 instead of these great big explosions. Okay, rebase. We're going to go up this ramp. We're going to try to do the same thing. We're going to slowly sneak up. Ooh, that's an allied UAV. We always want to check there as it goes up. You can see an opponent there in the distance. We'll just lay in some fire. And, oh god, he's coring out my side there. Those large pulse lasers. It happened a little too quickly for me to realize, so I took some damage there. We're just going to have to baby that side now for the rest of the match. It's unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. It was probably a bad mistake by me, but whatever. You live, you learn. You shoot some mechs. Life is good. We still have the ability to shoot them all at the same time in those situations where we are going to have a snapshot. We want to shoot them all very quickly. And we do see that there's that timber off on our right. So that is an important thing. Oh, and there's that timber, but there is a UAV. And we're going to drop down here. We can take the UAV out with ballistics, because our ballistics are so fast we don't have to worry about drop, and we can take it down. Put some suppressive fire. Get that guy back into cover. And we have our allies are rotating right, hopefully. We'll help them out by putting some damage down. Some suppressive fire. Keep the opponents in cover. And definitely just rock their cockpits so it is harder for them to get a good shot. Although I have a bad feeling about this match. It's just not going the way we want it. We're going to get back onto this ramp because it's hard to get some shots here using those high-mounted weapons. Switching to heat vision so I can get some better contrast between the enemy mechs in the background. Let's see here. We are down 3 guys. That's no good. But now we're only down 2, so we could bring this back. We just gotta play well. See what we can do down this firing line here. There's a Kodiak. I don't know what kind there's there, but unfortunately we have to stare for our weapons. That does not generally bode well for us. Staring is not a good thing in this match, or in this game at all. So, sadly, that's not useful, but we do help take out that guy there. And it's 4-5. It's still anyone's match. We just gotta baby that left torso. Make sure we don't get taken out from an XL hit. And put in some more damage into this Kodiak before he can retreat. And possibly... No, he's coming forward. Okay, so I don't have to worry about going up. Yeah, it's Kodiak 3, definitely. But now 4-7, 4-8. This isn't going well. But oh well. You can't win every match. We can just show how to play the mech the best of its ability. Ooh, I'm going to move over to the side here so we're not shooting our allies. And we'll pump in some damage into that dire whale. And I feel like the Kodiak's going to be coming around our rear very shortly here. So we will spin around, shoot up, so we put some damage in the best we can. But unfortunately, no, we're going to get taken out. Let's see how much damage we did. 490. It's not bad. Can't win every match with this, but we did okay. We showed what you could do on this map. You can use those positions to... my brain isn't functioning. You can use those positions coming up to the top to stay relatively leg down and protect your torso. But yeah, the enemy team just pushed us in, and we were unable to have the stopping power in order to make them stop and retreat. This is definitely something this mech lacks. It needs room and it needs time in order to really come into its own and do enough damage. It doesn't have the short-range stopping power that, say, an Ultra 20 or a Ultra 10 or something along those lines would have, that would put the brakes on an opponent and make them go back into cover. We get 209,000 C-bills, and let's keep going and do another match. And here we are for our last match of this video, and is absolutely perfect matchup for us. We are on Alpine Peaks, a nice long-range cold map in skirmish. Oh, it's beautiful. First thing we're going to do is we're going to climb a hill. We're going to take a peek at where all the opponents are and get a feel for where the battle lines are going to draw on this map. We have the range, we have the sustainability to stay firing on this cold map. And oh, we can see all the opponents out there. Oh, this is beautiful. We'll not shoot any bullets yet because they are way out of range, but we'll slide down this hill and we will be moving towards some form of cover we can take in order to get shots out on them. I have a feeling that they're probably going to go down this way, hook around L9. We'll see where our team goes. A really good position to stop that push is right up there. You hug there, you can shoot down into that valley, and you can do a lot of damage as they push up. And I might just go take that position and see where they're going to come from. It truly looks like they're going to come that way. I've got a feeling they're going to come around the left side at L8, L9 area.
They're going to try and death ball.
So we're going to come up right here, and we get a perfect firing line down that alleyway. And we will pound this guy as he is trying to get some shots at us. Wait till he gets to the bottom. And then we have perfect on him. He's nowhere he can go. We can just pummel into him. And we can hold this line. Yeah, you want to shoot at me? I will shoot at you.
Alright, we're all there.
Excellent. I think my DACA scared them back.
Yeah, they all backed off.
So they know that we're watching this other side. They're probably going to go around the right now.
New target.
Or they could just push. It looks like that's what they're doing. They're pushing the left. They're pushing the left.
New target.
And we have Open fire! Let the cannons roar! Focusing down the Marauder, who's up first. We are still out of the range of majority of their weapons, but we're going to get back into cover. We're going to take off some of that aggro from us. We're going to focus on the next biggest target up front. Get back into cover again. Alright. Up again. Focusing on Charlie. Okay, now I'm taking some real damage. They're in range of their weapons now, which is unfortunate. So we're going to reposition. We're going to head over to where that awesome is.
New target acquired.
Hopefully we can take some shots still, but that original position, just absolutely wonderful for defending against that push. We flipped around and we're walking backwards in case some of them get some shots, so we can throw some bullets at them as we reposition. It looks like they're going even further around L10, but that's okay. I feel like they're getting spread out, and we're keeping our line relatively tight. We're moving forward here. We're going to try to get some firing lines. There's a Spirit Bear there. And as they move around, we're just going to get some shots into their rear. Put some shots down, get into cover so they can't do a return fire. And just keep on spitting lead. And he just doesn't want to deal with us. Because bullets. Here comes the Spirit Bear. Just keep putting down the shots. Don't stop shooting. Because this mech doesn't need to worry about the heat on this map. You can just shoot all day. We got a single mech there in the backfield. Don't really feel like I have to worry about that yet. I feel like some of the mechs could be coming around this far left side soon. Soonish. We're going to try again with our position here that we started off in. See if we can get any more pot shots from here. Just moving forward till we see the first of them. Though it looks like they're going around the left side. Maybe. But we do have the arms, so we can shoot down into these guys. We're just ripping them up. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, one of them pushed around the back of me. I'm just going forward because it's better than staying there and getting cored out from the rear. And the allies managed to pick him up. So I was able to predict they were going around, and then the instant I was taking damage from them, I dove off the edge into relative safety, advancing towards the enemy. What they should have done is they should have... God, where did that come from? Oh, up there. That's way far away. Pound this Spirit Bear. What they should have done is waited until they had a kill shot on me. Multiple people there so that they could take me out in one volley and not give me a chance to run away. That was their fault. Yeah, it's a cataphract. Yep, cataphract up there.
Target acquired.
And we're just going to pump some shots into this cataphract, make his life suck. Nothing else we can do but just keep a lock on him. Let the Docker fly! And we get a good match to end this off. So that's good. We got 2 wins and a loss, showing how the mech can fail if it's pushed in, if it doesn't have the range and space in order to work its guns, and then 2 matches where it does have the range and space in order to maneuver, to work its guns, to get firing, and to predict its enemy movements and get into nice lines of fire so that they do not have cover and you do. We get 270,000 C-bills, 1 kill, 8 assists, 2 kill most damage dealt, and 769 damage. Wonderful. So that'll be it for this mech build video. This is the Rifleman Hero, the Legend Killer. I thoroughly enjoy it with the 4AC2 design. I think it is well worth its investment. I'm not being like, go buy more, buy, but if you want a really good suppressive fire heavy, this is a good one to get, in my opinion. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the build video. As always, thanks for watching. Good hunting.